While the child is in its womb, it is not yet a person and should not receive its rights to life until its first birth. Abortion is permissible and abortion does not affect society as one, only the fetus. Many women would be lost if the Roe v. Wade law is overturned. The number of deaths from attempting to self-abort would increase dramatically. Unwanted children will cause adoption agencies and orphanages to increase and be overpaid, which will also increase abuse and corruption. Stop me. We need legal, reasonable abortion laws. The overall standard of living will deteriorate, and there are studies of a country's prosperity and a woman's ability to control her reproduction being more involved with one another than the average person would believe. The Roe v. Wade law, do you guys know what that is?
Yes,
No.
I do.
Okay, it is a U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the women has a right to privacy which protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose whether or not to have an abortion. However, it ruled that the right is not absolute, which that means that you can't just have an abortion anytime, whenever you want to. Like, if the baby's supposed to be born tomorrow, you can't have an abortion today. You can have one during the first trimester. In the second trimester, the government will require reasonable health regulation. During the third trimester, abortions could be prohibited entirely so long as the law contains expectations for cases. And in this ruling, 7-2 decided abortion to be legal in all 50 states. In general, abortion has been legal up to 24 weeks due to the fetus not being able to live on its own. So you can still have an abortion because if the baby was outside of the womb, it cannot live on its own, so which means that it doesn't have a right to life. The new law being passed in several states in the United States of America in an attempt to challenge the Roe v. Wade law are some of the most restrictive anti-abortion laws passed since 1973. House Bill 314, Human Life Protection Act, bans all abortions in the state of Alabama, including rape and incest, except when abortion is used to prevent a serious health condition for all women. Which that means that even if you get raped by a family member, you still can't get an abortion. Or if you get raped by someone on the street, you still can't get an abortion. You'll be forced out of bed. And Idaho has proposed a bill that will make abortion murder altogether, so the doctor and the woman would be charged with murder for having an abortion and doing the surgery. The charge will go to all women and doctors that perform the procedure as well. Louisiana passed a bill to ban abortion if the heartbeat is detected, which happens around 6 weeks, making it the 9th state that has started this since 2019 has begun. There are states that are willing to give women pro-choice in the Roe v. Wade is overturned, but it seems at this point the country will be cut in half between the decision. This discussion is never ending, and we will continue to learn, and we must remain with open eyes and open hearts. When people think of women having abortions, a certain type of woman tends to come to mind. Studies show different. 62% of women that get abortions have stated their religion, with 42% being Catholic. 85% of women that have gotten abortion are already mothers. 45% have 3 or more children. 39% of women that get abortions are white women, Black, and Hispanics make up a quarter of the chart. A man should not be able to choose pro-life for a woman. A woman has to endure the pain and live with whatever she chooses to see fit. This is a huge part of a woman's right, and in every situation, it may not be the correct way to go about the situation, but in others, it may be a requirement. According to the New York State Department of Health, 285,127 induced abortions happened in the state between 2012 and 2014. The average number of live births for the same 3 years were 237,499. Nationwide, the vast majority of abortions take place in the first trimester. Do you know how much more overcrowded New York would be with the foster care and unwanted children if the 285,127 children were born and they were unwanted? There is light in these situations. Cut.